this morning. My next guest is a Vancouver-based artist, a mosaic artist, and she is fighting back against counterfeit. Lilian Broca joins us on the line. Lilian, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Good morning, Jill. Thank you for having me.
Tell us what happened. You've been an artist for some time, and how did you find out that your art was being stolen?
Well, this goes back to 2004 when I became aware that images of my Venetian glass mosaics have been copied and then reproduced in stone and then sold at a fraction of the price on eBay. And then I, of course, was very upset and wrote to the company whose name I found on eBay. They are a company in the Middle East. They reproduce cheaply and very badly, I may add, and they do that with mosaics from all over the world. I'm not the only artist they steal from. But anyway, once I found out the name from the company on eBay, I wrote to them and complained, and many artists supported me. The owners replied with very rude replies to me and my friends. So then I complained to the Bay, and they promptly removed the items for sale. And at that point, the factory owners wrote me an email calling me an idiot and promising to return to the eBay with the same items under a different name, and so they did. But the actual printing on clothes, on various type of garments started about 18 months ago. And I was told by a friend of mine who lives in Turkey that she saw blouses with images of my mosaics on them, and she said they were selling in a high fashion store, and I asked her to buy these blouses and mail them to me. So then I started my own search on Google for other possible garments with mosaic designs and found my mosaic images on dresses and various tops made in England.
And they were taking these, so somebody was taking your mosaics and your designs. Were they lifting it off your website?
Yes. Yes, and also, I think also from a book on my work that was published about 2 years ago, and those were high resolution, and I think that they actually lifted them from the book. Because on my website, they're not high resolution, but I was told that now they could take low resolution images and transform them into high resolution. I don't know how they do it, but it's possible apparently. So it was at this point that I thought something has to be done. Everyone around me was pushing me to design my own garments, but I'm an artist. I'm not a fashion designer, so I kept saying no, until a good friend suggested scarves. Of course, scarves are not blouses and dresses, and there are no tailored areas to worry about. So I thought, wow, scarves, yes, it's a better format than a print or a photograph. And the silk captures that very intense pigment and a subtle shimmer that my original Venetian glass mosaics possess. So I thought, oh, this is a good way to reclaim my artistic integrity. And so I started making this wearable art, because basically it is art. My work was compromised in these knockoffs. And that hurt me even more than the fact that I wasn't compensated for my work. So I designed so far three. Two rectangular scarves, one for men. It started originally as men, but now it's unisex because quite a few women love it and ordered it. One rectangular for ladies and one square for ladies, which I have not received yet. It's in progress. It's now being made. And it looks like there is considerable demand. And I'm very pleased because we artists, we don't have that, the deep pockets of fashion design houses to fight back. And this is my way of doing something about it. We can't take legal action. I can't do that because although I know it's illegal, and I did talk to some lawyers, intellectual property lawyers, they agree it's illegal, but, with the internet age, this type of global theft is difficult, if not impossible to prevent. Sorry.
No, and there must be many artists like yourself who are going through this. And like you said, you can talk to a lawyer, but how do you combat this other than, trying to be one step ahead?
Exactly. Yes, there are many other mosaic artists. I don't know about regular artists, but mosaic artists see their designs stolen and reproduced. It depends. It depends what style the artist is working on. I found that my series on Queen Esther, which is a Byzantine style, and it has a lot of gold and bright colors, that has been more popular. And so they steal images from that series more than another series I'm working on right now.
I suppose, too, there are knockoffs of so many different products out there, and it's more about the buyer as well. Is there a way for buyers now to know whether they're purchasing something that's been stolen from you or the original?
I don't see how. I really don't see how. When I received the blouses from Turkey, I looked to see who made them, and I went to this company who actually made them. I went to their website, and I saw that they buy the fabrics in Pakistan or some other country far away, and so who do you sue? Like who? The people who made the blouses got their fabrics from another country, so I don't know if they were aware that the design on the fabric was stolen. I have no idea.
Do you feel like you've come out ahead, that you were able to curb this or to deal with this in a way that you feel okay about it?
Yes, I do feel empowered by this. Yes.
What advice would you have for other artists who might find that their work has been lifted as well?
Well, with painting, I suppose one can do that, and I'm sure there are many people who use their artworks as designs for various things, but I don't know. Maybe they should also start a line. I don't know. Frankly, I never even thought about it, because this idea for scarves was pushed on me by several friends, and I finally agreed. So I haven't thought about other artists, but I suppose anything is better than nothing.
Exactly. Well, Lilian, I appreciate so much you bringing your story to us. You have an exhibit coming up in November.
Yeah, November the 12th, 2015, at Il Museo, which is at the Italian Cultural Center, and it goes until March 31st, 2016. And the scarves could be purchased even now at the Il Museo.
All right. Well, that sounds great. And again, thank you so much for bringing this to our attention. I appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you so much for interviewing me.
All right. That is.
All right. Bye-bye, Jill.
Bye-bye. That is Lilian Broca. She's a Vancouver-based artist.